matchup where you could say throughout the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. We're looking forward to this one. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Ohio State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. You recall the last time they played, the Wolverines won a very close game. That has not been forgotten in Columbus for a single minute since then.
No, and if I remember right, it was the Michigan defense that really stepped up and prevailed and led them to a close victory the last time out. Let's see what happens today if the Buckeyes offense can make the adjustments.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
The Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So getting nothing in first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they put 6 more on the board. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. Good enough for the first down to the 37. Here comes a handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle here, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's hit as he throws it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. They keep him off balance with a run. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines' offense is on the move now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Brought down at the 7, and the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the 1st down marker.
You need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, and they'll back him up. That stings. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looking downfield. It's Sayan. Looking to set up a screen pass here. You make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage. 1st down and 10 now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the 1st and still running. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. And the single back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but yet nothing. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Heading to the outside, it's Peoples. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so a sort of unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fires it to the wide out. Oh, he makes the catch! They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught, second down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And the Wolverines with first and 10 here. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Klein. Short now on the 10th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? He make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. And I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. Tackle at the 6-yard line at the completion. Offense really threatening now. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or you have to settle for 3? Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
The Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on 1st down. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Caught by the receiver. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And we're all tied up now. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun 1st half to boot. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The completion makes it 2nd down. On the run, it's Haynes. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That's caught. It's Marsh. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. It's clocked on the crossing pattern. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. He'll throw it now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab. It's Morgan. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and short. The sure hands. It's Haynes. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Klein. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Touchdown, Michigan. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
BAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Short pass finds the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Pass tip in the line of scrimmage. It's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a handoff.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw here. Complete with a running back, but can he get there? And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Working clock with the ground game. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a first down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense is still clicking. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Running back has it on the screen now. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the runner takes off to his right. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking for a man. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. Scanning the field, it's Sam. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 000. That's it, game over. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave him a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.